Well, John and I both agree. It is a solid like 8.5 out of 10 for looks. At the very least, it is a very good little platform to start from. Mini biking is kind of like drug addiction. It always starts with one. Next thing you know, you're buying all the accessories, and you end up with something like this. But you gotta start somewhere. Well, okay, so we're not quite starting somewhere because this makes 4. But this is the new FRP that's being sold on Amazon. I think at the time of listing this, it was about $400. Now, granted, I think FedEx tried to look at it and see what it was. I don't know. You comment on you whether FedEx or UPS is easier in your area. Let's pop it open. Are you done yet? Did you get it open? Why are you so slow?
I forgot this side.
Okay, don't slice your hand open. Always make sure that you're planning where the knife ends up, not where it is, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Parenting tip of the day. Always plan where the knife ends up, not where it is. Yeah, they put extra packing on that side. Let's pop this thing open. Oh yeah, shattered all the way down through. Cool. That must be the seat. Yeah, this is all supposed to be one piece, not shattered. Okay, let's go that way with it so that it can all go into a bag. There it goes. Oh yeah. What a bad looking little unit. Small little 105cc in there. Looks like the handlebar comes pre-assembled. They actually have a ton of how to assemble, how to tune up, how to whatever that is hosted on the FRP YouTube channel. So I'm not going to bother doing up a how-to on it because it's covered by about like 10 other YouTubers. So how about we just throw the thing together and let's see whether we like it. Okay. Do you believe that they marketed it to me as supposedly for an adult? We'll see whether I even fit.
Yeah.
Got quite the group of parts that came with it, including this weird little light thing that straps to the front. So apparently it's USB rechargeable. There doesn't seem to be anything that says how long it'll last. It's got an outer, an inner, God mode, popo, well, white popo, and off. Interesting. Got the axles, spark plug wrench, risers, other wrenches, what I'm assuming are probably fender nuts, and a spare set of the cutest little brake pads ever. Bicycle brakes. Those might have to be an upgrade if we ever make this thing fast. Not that it's a big deal, but if you're going to have an engine on something, you could at least have an owner's manual that goes to the engine that you sent. Confusion? This is an engine manual for like a Duramax 7 horsepower or a Jenkins or something. Not a single thing in this is right for that. Damn it, I don't get to ride it. Well, John and I both agree. It is a solid like 8.5 out of 10 for looks. At the very least, it is a very good little platform to start from. Now, I wanted to put it next to this Oxy Earth that we have because that is what Amazon tries to compare it to. And the moment you come down next to these two, you can clearly see the difference. We're going to double check whether they're both the same wheelbase and whatever in just a sec. We'll put them next to each other. But just the handlebar design and everything, there's little subtle differences. I actually would go with this over the Oxy without any issue. I think that they both look to use exactly the same tires. They both use exactly the same front rails. But that looks to be it, because that's been extended and that has been moved back. Whereas on this, it's cut off and not past the rear. We'll move them both next to each other in order to compare. Also, this is an upgraded tire, just so that nobody thinks that's stock. That is something we put on there. Here we go, wheelbase to wheelbase. So we lined up the foot pegs with each other so that we could compare the front ends. This has just one reinforcement there. That has a curved bar. That plastic is hollow. They both have the same fenders, same front tire and rim. One is this way on the engine, the other one is up and down. This is 105cc, that one is 99, I believe. You can get the gaskets and the carburetors and everything for these. Like I said previously, I like the reinforcement that's done here better than I like the Oxy Earth. If we come up, you can see the two. That one there comes down. I mean, this one comes down, that one goes forward. I like the bracing going this way better. This harkens more to Coleman 100 style. This is a Coleman 200 EX, but they all basically use the same basic design. And I think that's what this must be based off of, is probably a Coleman 100. What do you guys think? I think it's a hell of a good base to build from. And I think that is a really good kid's toy. Okay, choke. First pull. Second pull. Nice. It's actually pretty peppy. There we go. Oops, I dug a hole. Alright, let's try that run again. Alright. Up and over the hill. Down the knoll. Speed up for the hill. Go for all the beans. Preferably this time not in the cover of the brush. Hi, you want to try and do a flyby pass on the driveway? Sure. Okay. It goes pretty good. Oh yeah, that's definitely about 25, judging from what the other ones do. Can you shut it off? Well, considering the condition of the shipping package, I'm not surprised that the chain is a tad bit out of place. But I would say that it's a pretty cool little rig. What do you think? Do you think it's on par with the Oxy Earth one, or do you think it's better, or what do you like or dislike? You gotta speak up towards the camera.
I say it's pretty on par.
Yeah.
The only changes and stuff that I would like from the other one is I like having the side panels right here. It means it fills in more space.
Okay, so that's just a cosmetic looks thing to you.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's about it.
I'd say neither one is capable of a 186 pound adult, but if I was going to ride one, I would ride this. If I was going to buy one to put an engine in, it would be this one. I like the extension here because you definitely could weld tabs off of there easily in order to put a bigger tire. I like the handlebar setup. I think it works really good. It's nice, it's basic, it's simple and to the point. As far as a dad working on stuff, the engine is not crazy on its compression. John definitely could start it himself if he wanted to. I like that. The one side note we will put into this is that these tires are starter tires. We've figured that out on the last like 2 or 3 things that have had these tires. You want to plan on upgrading the tires. That just is what it is. Those get no traction whatsoever the moment the grass is wet. You might as well just park the bike, which means these things are dangerous at dew point, at night, and stuff like that. And that's why John has upgraded tires on the Oxy Earth, because he crashed it out a couple of times on wet grass.
Only a couple.
Only a couple. Couple means 2. I got you. All right. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Maybe I jumped on FedEx being bad too soon, because if you look at that circle and you look at this line, we have that tire and that right there, and no foam to stop it from going into that. I mean, granted, you'd have to dump it on the face of the box maybe in order to do that. What do you guys think? Is that a packing screw up or a FedEx screw up? Now granted, I've seen other people unbox these and they definitely have boxes that look better. What do you guys think?